What is up, everybody? It's the Brew podcast, episode number 36.
Yes, 36.
36. Yo.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo,
we
yo,
here
yo,
on a
yippee,
Friday. What's been going on?
On a Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Dish, man.
It don't matter.
It doesn't. It really
Okay.
doesn't.
Yeah, so what
But
do we got today? What do we got today?
All right.
Nothing.
I gotta.
We got. So peep game. Yesterday I was watching 300 with my pops.
Oh, the
right?
movie 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
We saw it like halfway and then we gave up because it was getting too late at night.
Okay.
Like
what time?
It's like 1 a.m.
Oh my god, you guys are partying late.
Partying. All right. So basically, yeah. So have you seen the movie 300?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, so what do you
it.
think about that movie?
It was just about like a lot of blood.
What do you think
guts.
about the movie? Not what the movie's about.
Okay, teacher.
College graduate.
It was all right. I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, okay, it was just another fighting war scene movie.
Really?
I didn't really get the epicness out of it. I was like, okay.
Really? You don't want to just be like, this is a part of history. These men stood for something.
You know what it is? Is that when it comes to history, I don't know what's the actual truth anymore. Like, so I can't even back it.
It's a fucking movie. Just fucking watch it and think
Nah.
of it.
I'm not just going to watch
Why?
a movie and take it in blindly.
Why? It's the part of that's the whole point of the movie. You want to take
That's
Harry
why-
Potter seriously? Like this ain't you're
Harry
not gonna
Potter
watch.
has truth in it too.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bruh, this man don't know. He's not cultured.
What's
Don't
the
listen to
truth in
him.
Harry Potter?
That source, magic and rituals and spells, that shit is real.
Oh, that's real.
Yes.
But 300 recorded in history. Now you're like, I don't know if that's real.
No. I'm not saying it wasn't real. I'm saying I'm not gonna take. This is like Harry Potter. I'm not gonna take it serious. Like,
But you are taking Harry Potter seriously.
no, not like obviously seriously. I don't think there's a wizardry school and brooms fly and shit like that. No.
Okay, go on. What? So the movie was
I mean,
just a fighting movie to you?
I mean, I watched it when I was a little bit younger, so I wasn't as cultured as I am. That's my word of the day, cultured.
Would you watch it again?
Yeah, to see what I would think of it now. Because I watched it when I was a little bit younger, so I really haven't developed a good sense of taste.
So in the movie, like Xerxes was coming to take over Sparta,
Yeah.
and it's a very confusing thing where, like, long story short, the guy took a little bit of the army, he left the rest of the town there and stuff, and basically he went to war with Persians, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing was, I don't know if I want to, like, I mean, he left his wife and kid to go die in battle.
Right.
With his homies, and like, yeah, it's like a glorious death, but is that what it's about? Because that doesn't seem like it's much about survival as much as it's about pride.
Pride, yeah.
Now, is pride important in a losing battle?
No. But
If you're gonna lose in the battle, pride is not important, right? That's what you're saying?
you're talking about if you're already in the heat of the moment of the battle?
Bro, so in 300, everybody told Leonidas that, yo, you're gonna lose, you don't, and then second, it's like, bro, they have millions of people and you only have like 300 people or like a handful of people, you know? And his thing was, because they ran into another army and the army was gonna back him, and they're like, yo, we're here for you, but you only brought like a handful of people. Right? And the guy was like, Leonidas asked the other army people, yo, what do you do as a job? What is your occupation? And the guy was like, I'm a potter. And then he asked the other guy, he was like, yeah, I'm a blacksmith. And the other guy was something else and shit, right?
Right.
And then he was like, Spartans, what is your profession? And everybody just went, ow, ow, ow. And he was like, see, I brought more men than you.
What the fuck?
Because, like, everybody in his army was just only to die there.
Okay,
like, that's all we do is fuck shit up. We're not blacksmiths. We don't. That's why he only took them people. And he only took people that have already had sons.
Okay.
So their name could live on.
Right.
And what was fascinating, his boys, like his right-hand man's kid was in there, and he goes, "That's your son?" He's like, "Yes." He's like, "He's too young to be, he's too young. He hasn't felt a touch of a woman. He can't be here."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I have many sons to replace him."
Oh my
And I was like,
goodness.
"Yo, that's wild." I had to watch that movie again. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Jeez.
It was wild. It was wild. And his homie's wife was like, "Do what you believe is best.
Oh my
If you want to go and leave us and fight for this land, go for it." And you know what? And you can't stay back, because if you stay back,
then she's gonna think
everybody's gonna think you're pussy. And you're gonna get no pussy. And it's all about pussy. You know, if you come back from war, whatever. So basically, one line was hard. So like to get the Spartan kids, right? They do the test, like where they would hold the baby and be finding out like, is this baby tough? If it's big, strong.
Yeah.
If it was a weak baby, they just toss it off a mountain.
Oh my goodness.
And just let that nigga die. Like it's just here, that one's now valid. So they only raise the strongest.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
I don't remember this movie at all.
So basically, they only raised the strongest, and then they would at like 7 toss the kid out, it's like Spartan school or something, like where he has to fight other savages and shit.
Oh my goodness.
And sometimes he might have to kill a nigga, and then like go through the training, and then the kid gets older. This is like Leonidas's and like the Spartan kid story. They get older. I at that point I started relating it to myself, because he got in trouble because they would starve the kids. So the kids would have to figure out how to steal or how to like maneuver or hunt, like whatever it is. Like you're gonna have to figure that part out, and that will show your character, who you are on the inside.
Right.
Instead of somebody just feeding something into you.
Got it.
Like you would steal, and then you would get in trouble, and then you would take a lashing,
right,
and then that would determine what you would do after. Right?
Got it.
I was like, I got in trouble for stealing and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty out. All right, whatever. So
I'm down.
I'm out here hunting wolves and shit. You feel me? In my undies, in the winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
This is pre-COVID, so they could do things like that. They didn't have diseases back then, you know. So basically, the kid grows up. You know, he becomes like the leader and everything.
Simba, get away from that.
Hey, Simba. Whatever, there's no light in there.
Oh,
the
okay.
light's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Simba. Your face is open. You look like you're gonna shit.
Nice open area for piss.
Just so it comes back. Yo, keep talking. What do you think about what I just told you about how they're selective?
I think it's stupid. I think it's retarded, but it was also back in the day, so like you gotta remember they weren't really too
I think it's pretty sick. I think it's heartless and tough, but I feel like that is one way of creating very tough people. But at the same time,
I mean, is that
history didn't even make them last through.
That's what I'm saying. Is it even
It
worth it in the end?
didn't even live through to the end like that.
It's not even worth it in the end. It's like you place so much emphasis on strength and pride.
That's why their numbers were so low too, in just general, because they only had other people. The dude just had millions of people. Like it was insane. They shot up arrows, and they the phrases they used in the movie was sick. Like, we have so many people that the earth shakes. Like when our army comes, the earth shakes, and it's so many people that we drink up all the rivers. Think about such a big army that has to eat, and it will eat everything in sight. Everybody's food, burn everything down, take everything.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's where like, in terms of raising the people to be strong or whatever, like you're slowly gonna start eliminating half of your population, like at that point. So you're still gonna lose in the end. So you can't really.
You're gonna have strong people, but it's just like
very limited.
Yeah, like
you only
have a certain type of person then, because you're only breeding for one thing and you might be good at that thing, but if somebody else that has people that's good at 4 or 5 different things, they'll
Right.
just outdo you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like you need to have people that are just about strategy, like people who don't necessarily fight but can see a lot of things, can put together things. Because the greatest fighter doesn't mean it's the greatest mentalist. Like that nigga could be
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, and or like you can't just be an inventor if you're out there fighting and surviving.
Right.
Like you can't
Yeah.
make arrows or I don't think I don't know if they believed in arrows like that because I don't know if they thought that was like pussy or something. Like it was very hard on that. Like that when the guy was gonna like literally like the guy was gonna walk off to like war and he didn't say goodbye because that's too kind. That's too like soft. Like he didn't say goodbye. He just walked away. No tear, no nothing, and just living this tough life and then with your homies. Like I don't know about all of that. Like I mean, cause I think that was one of the things about like these Viking cultures type shit. You know?
They were
like,
very much about like strength and this and don't show weakness and don't smile and don't talk when
they
it's
only
not
smile
necessary.
during war.
Anyways,
I thought and then like I don't know. I wonder if that's just like a sign of like that's too tough.
No, that's too much.
Too tough.
Yeah.
Like yes, you had to be tough, but survival makes you tougher.
Right.
Not like you can only be tough like disregarding consequences to a certain degree, and then that's it.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
yeah. Because any extreme, like if you're too soft or too tough, both of them are gonna fuck you up. Like it needs to be in the middle.
Yeah.
It needs to be being tough, but also being flexible.
Yeah.
If not, you're not gonna last.
We got anything going on in the news on the topics? What we got? Like, well, you got nothing?
Well, what do you think about the mayor converted his first paycheck to crypto?
Whoa.
And I don't know why.
The mayor of New York?
Yeah. The Eric Adams guy plans to convert. Oh, he plans to convert his first paycheck this week into 2 cryptocurrencies.
Bro, they all running scams.
Yeah, I was gonna say this this feels like a scam to me right now.
They're all just running scams. This guy never know nothing about crypto.
About
crypto. That sucks.
First salary payment will be deposited with Coinbase, an online platform used for buying cryptocurrency, and then converted into Ethereum and Bitcoin.
You know what it is? Mostly with that, man, I don't know if people pulling out. Like, that's the thing, man. Where
Bitcoin is going down from what I heard.
Yeah.
I want it to be let me see. New York is the center of the world, and we want it to be the center of cryptocurrency. Oh, they want to get rid of cash. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So they're trying to push this.
They really want to get rid of cash because cash, you can hide cash and shit. Like.
Somebody said Mayor Adams is dead wrong, and his ignorance could cost New Yorkers millions of dollars.
After doing this is so messed up because you're only leaving a lot of select few people with all the cash.
Yeah.
Like you're leaving black market people who won't deal with that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like black market people that are just like not crypto or anything based, because there's some people that are crypto based that are black market, but the ones that are just not, they're gonna keep the cash. And now what that's gonna do is that's just gonna lower even more value of the cash, I feel.
Yeah. No, for sure. But that's what they want to decentralize.
Well, I think they want to do the thing with the cash because they've recently been printed. So I wonder if because it's recently been printed, they are like, shit's gonna hit the fan anyway. You know, like if the value of the dollar is gonna devalue anyway and they're just looking for a boat to hop on.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because they're all about making more money and more money.
Yeah.
So if somebody goes, yo, you're not going to make more money if you don't do this, they're going to be like, all right, we're going to have to make more money.
Right.
Because these guys never talk about how they made less money over the years. Mm-hmm. Everybody's always talking about, yo, it's not the same money. We haven't made enough money. It's not like it used to be. But no politician ever said, like, oh, my job is getting paid less.
No, it's always going up.
And plus they get those... I wonder how many times politicians get deals where this legit suitcase is full of cash.
Oh, many.
Yeah, like...
Plenty of times, yeah. For sure.
And they just also, like, they they just arrested, I forgot for what, but some lady and her husband for like some crazy scams with, I don't even remember exactly, but that was just one of the things that happened with like Nancy Pelosi too. Like Nancy Pelosi had like I think they said like it was Nancy Pelosi. I forgot who it was, but she was given like the insider information, and they asked her like, "You think that's cool that you guys get to trade on insider information?"
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Yeah, that's fine. It's a free country, whatever, something like that." Like the way that it does it, like Nancy Pelosi or whoever I'm talking about, will have like inside information on some stocks,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll give it to her husband, and the husband
Ah,
will invest in the thing, so
right.
she doesn't invest in it, so it
Okay.
doesn't
So it
show
doesn't.
as
Yeah.
she had inside information in it.
That's funny.
Yeah, so it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just trying to. Yeah. They're just trying to fuck up the market even more.
All right. So do we have anything else?
Well, a Virginia mom, she was charged Friday after she said at a school board meeting that she would bring every single gun loaded and ready to fight mask requirements for her children.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, no. There was a thing that you told me about that I was like, yo, save it for the podcast.
Oh, that they're saying that booster shots are needed against Omicron.
Booster shot. Look that up while I talk. So
I did. I have it right here.
all right. So like, it came out like Israel already passed. Like I think I'm not sure, but see if you can look this up. Like, did Israel say that the booster's not working?
Let me see.
Because they passed it, and they said like, oh, it's not valid. So I don't know why they would do it.
Here we go. Israel finds fourth COVID booster is ineffective. Vast majority of hospitalized Omicron patients are unvaccinated. Okay, this headline. A fourth COVID-19 booster, Moderna vaccine, has proven ineffective against Omicron infection, according to preliminary research from Israel released on Monday. Despite a significant increase in antibodies after the fourth vaccine, this protection is only partially effective against the Omicron strain, which is relatively resistant to the vaccine. I'm just trying to like It says I've been following. No
right,
increase.
so-
Wait.
You read
Then
it,
returns to the. Okay. Last week.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so basically what I think, like Israel was the first country I think to like go valid with the vaccine with the fourth shot or the third shot, the booster shot. And then yeah, that's what I think. Like they came out with the information that it's not really that effective against it.
You know why?
Why?
Hold on.
Why would you say that then?
Bruh, you know why? Because so they're saying, okay, boom. So they're saying what I just read, all right, according to health policy, right? Watch news, is after you get that third dose, your body only reads it as like the first and the second now. Like it's already too much, like it's like an overload of vaccine. So the body doesn't recognize it to make more protection anymore. It just reverts back to how it responded.
Does it say that?
Yeah, it says that.
Where?
Okay, so it goes, according to Rajev Yoche, the third dose resulted in much higher antibodies neutralization, and the antibodies were not just higher in quantity but also in quality than the second dose. But the fourth vaccine did not show any significant antibody increase.
Wait, where's the third vaccine?
I'm losing count at this point. They said
Is this a real website?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
In addition, around the same percentage of hospital workers who received the fourth dose caught the virus as those who didn't get the fourth one.
Which one is this fourth shot now? Now it's a fourth shot?
Crazy, yeah, apparently.
Now Google what is the fourth shot. Just put that. Let's see if that comes up. What is the fourth shot? Look at the little river of smoke right there.
Yeah. Some people with a weakened immune system can get a fourth dose of the coronavirus vaccine. So it's just the same thing. It's the same, basically, vaccine.
They don't got no name for it. Booster.
No, it's just another one.
It's another booster.
Yeah.
Now they're getting whack on the names too. Yeah.
And then, meanwhile, the latest research from South Africa, New York City, and California show that the vast majority of people hospitalized by COVID-19 Omicron are unvaccinated, but they still experience less severe disease than those infected with Delta.
Okay. Different topic.
Anyways.
DJ Akademiks just did a podcast with Fresh and Fit.
Uh-huh.
And they had this girl called Brittany Renner on.
Uh-huh.
I've shown you Brittany Renner before.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And she's the one who had the kid with the football player.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. So one of the guys from the Fresh and Fit podcast said that when you're dating a dude at a high income stuff, cheating is nothing when you have a kid. So what would your opinion be on that?
Wait. When you're dating a guy in a higher income bracket, cheating is not a thing?
It's not that big of a thing to break up with somebody over.
What was the other argument?
Well, she broke up with him because he cheated.
Okay.
And they're saying, like, well, if it's just for cheating and lying and stuff like that, you have so much more at stake that you're walking away from.
Bro, no. That's not...
Like, staying together for the kid. And, like, that you're not going to have any problems because the dude's financially good. So what's the problem?
Don't do that. Don't stay for the kids. Because now you're just raising a kid in animosity. You're raising a kid in a broken relationship.
But the
just
parents
for the
are
money.
not even together. So that way you can actually keep the relationship together.
I don't believe in that. I think if it's done, it's done. Figure out a way to, care for the child. And that's it. Like, don't bring up your child in lies. Don't do that.
Okay.
What is the point of that? That's like having a roommate. That's weird, but you had a kid with this person, and now you're supposed to act like, oh, we're just gonna share household duties as roommates while you bring other people. Like, no, that's too much. No, just break up. Just be respectful. Have a schedule with the child. Explain to the child if the child's old enough to understand what is going on, and everybody live in what's happening. Put it on the table.
All right, so what about this? Is it easy, or do girls can girls go from going out with such a high income type of dude to going downwards?
Depends on the girl, I would say. Statistically, maybe not. Maybe she won't want to date down just because she's already experienced what it is to date up. But if she's also the type of woman that doesn't care, like let's say she got with this guy, but maybe she didn't, but let's just say she didn't know about the money or whatever, she found out after the fact, then she might not care after the fact. So it just depends on that person's mentality, I would say.
Okay.
Like
okay.
it depends like what type of person you are, I feel. So if that really matters to you, they're not gonna date down. But if they don't really care, they'll date down or whatever, because then that means that they have their own things on lock. Yeah. So they're not really gonna care about your bracket or whatever.
Okay. All right. Last thing. You heard about this underground volcano that blew up? Mm-hmm. That was pretty wild, man. Like,
that's insane.
They're saying it's gonna affect California. I don't know if it really has yet. And
did they say why it blew up?
They said it blows up like every 1,000 years or something.
Oh, so
one time I'd be thinking about that. I'm like, how you know? How you know it was every 1,000 years? Just say 1,000, like, yeah, like.
Yo, what if they got a remote control that they'd be like, okay, time to erupt?
I thought so where the spot is, it's like a connection from like, it's a very opposite thing because the world kind of goes in that type of direction. Mm-hmm. And because of it, like when the explosion happened, it happened on like one side of the planet, and because of how the waves kind of go, it'll carry it to that side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just
So what was your hypothesis?
I don't even know.
Oh, you
My
didn't even
hypothesis
look in-
was like maybe they had like a lab underneath there or something, but like
It's a
I
little
don't know. That was a little stretch, but yeah. But that's all we got today. That's what we're doing. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, cute little episode.
Okay. All right, guys.
But yeah,
This was episode number 36.
36.
Of the Brew Bread Podcast. And we are out.